Welcome to the 1988 Redman TNT All-American Pulling Circuit. I'm Dave Grimm, and we're coming to you tonight from Freedom Hall in Louisville, Kentucky, the scene of the National Farm Machinery Show Championship Tractor and Truck Pull. Working with me on the broadcast tonight, veteran pull announcer Butch Krieger. And Butch, what are the classes we'll see here tonight?
Today we start the evening off with 9,500-pound super stock tractors. But of course, what the people have come to see here tonight are the hot rods. The 9,200-pound super modified multi-engine tractors. We've got 7 of the best in the country here tonight. It's going to be a great show.
More horsepower than you'll witness for any motorsport in the country. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the competition as we're ready to go with the Redman TNT All-American Pulling Circuit.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, on the starting line, the first tractor up. It'll be the Alice Chalmers machine coming our way. As we go into 9,500-pound super stocks, up number 1, David Valentine out of Dryden, Michigan, on the line right now. He'll be up number 1. All right, you Alice Chalmers people, here we go. Let's get it kicked off here right now tonight as we see Valentine ready to go rolling here with a part-time machine right now. Whoa, he's got water down on the track already. Already a hose let go on that super stocker already right there. Man, oh man, the water's flooding out of the front of that tractor. They cannot put any water down on the track. It makes that skid pan come up easier, and right away, the hose let go in the front of the tractor right there, and we got problems on the starting line with that Alice Chalmers.
The next tractor up is Hogan's Hero, the first international to test the sled. Most of the super stocks tonight are diesel. The National Farm Machinery Show has rigged up a special device to eliminate the smoke. All diesel tractors are hauled in on a special lift and backed into the sled, inserting the puller's exhaust into a tube that runs outside of the building. The puller never starts his tractor until his exhaust is in place, allowing diesel tractors to pull indoors without smoking up the arena. So here we go, Alfred Hogan driving Hogan's Hero, a 986 International Diesel.
Tough luck there for the Alice Chalmers as we get ready to go with the next tractor on the line right now.
Hey, Butch.
First to the Internationals. Yes, sir, Dave.
You don't go into your local NAPA store and buy the parts for this tractor. Everything is home built, homemade.
Starting line, here we come. What's Hogan's Hero? Here he comes out of Wisconsin. Oh, yeah, you international people, look at him going. Here he comes on down the way. Give me a nice round of applause. What a nice pull. Alfred Hogan, ladies and gentlemen, out of Broadhead, Wisconsin. And he set the pace right now with that 986 right there.
All right, usual division that we have here tonight. Now, the farmers can relate to it because these international John Deeres and Alice Chalmers may look like a farm tractor. However, they are considered souped-up stock tractors. They'll take a 1066 Case International like this and put 3 and 4 turbochargers under the hood. They'll build about 250 pounds of manifold pressure or boost, and Bozy Keys from Texas will build somewhere around 1,500 or 1,600 horsepower. This may be the most remarkable class here tonight. And a guy that's come a long way, Bozy Keys from Texas. Watch that right hand come down. He builds some boost. There he goes. Give him a nice round of applause, folks. Bozy Keys out of McKinnon, Texas, as he wastes no time moving right on down the way. And I'll tell you what, it's going to be awfully close, Dave Grimm, and it's a real nice run right there for Bozy Keys and the International 1066 out of McKinnon, Texas. We'll be right back to more tractor and truck pulling here from Freedom Hall right after this message. Been pulling for 20 years here at the National Farm Machinery Show Championship Tractor and Truck Pull, and he's running with BF Goodrich tires on the rear. Probably the most popular tire are the Firestones, but some of the drivers run with Goodrich.
All right, let's get ready to go now as we get ready to bring him on here. Benny McKinnon, Pleasant Hill, Illinois, the old faithful machine, the D21, taking it upstairs. We're going to get ready to go. He hits it right on the market, and he's got her now. The boost is up, and we're on our way. Here comes Benny, the old faithful. Moving on. Look at that D21. Look out here. He's still trying. Looky here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going to have a new leader. On his 20th pull, ladies and gentlemen, he makes an excellent run. And Dave Grimm, what'd you think about that run?
Butch, that was a perfect run right down the center of the track. The front end lifted about 2 feet off the track. He got the weight to the rear tires, and that was a beautiful pull. That's the way it's done in the textbooks. But, Benny, you've taken the lead. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you a lot.
All right, now you've pulled 20 years here at the National Farm Machinery Show pull. What changes have you seen take place in the last 20 years?
Well, the first track they had here wasn't too good or two, but since then they got this dirt, and it's a hard pulling track.
Hard pulling track. Sounds like an introduction to a song. Turning the power on. Bobby Bear says it just right.
Break of day, getting on down that old highway. Try to make Nashville for midnight.
Oh, yeah. It's a John Deere.
Grab a cup of coffee for the road. Big rig pulling a heavy load. Rolling on down, turning the power on.
You international people, look at him go.
Rolling on down, turning the power on. Engine reeled up and it's rearing to go. Gotta get it right, can't be too slow. See the lightning, head on the road. We'll spin it wide and crowds track. Pulling to the right, gotta bring it back. Rolling on down, turning the power on. Rolling on down, turning the power on. Turning the power on. Rolling on down, turning the power on. Big motor burning up the track, chasing a dream, never holding back. Rolling on down, turning the power on. Rolling on down, turning the power on. Glide on down to the finish line. Man can hear those engines whine. The man with the flag is just ahead. Going strong, going all out. It'll be alright, there ain't no doubt. Rolling on down, turning the power on. Rolling on down, turning the power on. Turning the power on. Rolling on down, turning the power on. Big motor burning up the track, chasing the dream, never holding back. Rolling on down, turning the power on.
It looks like 3 internationals out of here now. How about it, you IH fans? Let's hear it right now. Oh, yeah.
It's the pull-off in the super stock division. It'll be 1 Alice Chalmers, a John Deere, and 3 Case IHs. It'll be a dogfight to the finish. The pullers will move weight on the starting line. They may move some weight back and take some chances and run a little bit light on the front. It's going to be a great showdown. Here we go.
The pull-off includes Benny McKinnon's Old Faithful, Warren Ropp with Iron Elf, Mike Goodgine driving the Rattler, Neil Gettinger's Red International, and Bobby Bess's Turbo International, all competing for the prestigious 9500 Super Stock class at the 20th Annual Championship Tractor Pull. We'll be right back with the 9500 Super Stock Pull on the Redman TNT All-American Pulling Tour. Tough break for Neil Gettinger. Mechanical problems taking him out of the pull-off. First up is Benny McKinnon and Old Faithful. Benny took his Alice Chalmers all the way in his first pull. Let's see if he can do it again.
Here comes Benny. Let's go, Benny. Put it to it right now. A good pull, ladies and gentlemen. Regardless of how it comes out, let's give Benny McKinnon a nice round of applause, folks. He's your new leader now, of course, in the pull-off.
Well, Benny McKinnon is the first puller here in the pull-off, and Benny, a good run of 190.74. Were you pretty happy with it?
It's okay. I got a little problem, I think, somewhere. I got on a little harder down in the hole, but I don't think I got problems, I think.
Well, Benny McKinnon takes the early lead here in the 9,500-pound super stock pull-off. Back to you, Butch.
And you John Deere people, let's stand up. All you John Deere people, I want you to stand up right now. Let him know how much you like him as he comes down the track. He needs better than 190.74 to go up number one. Kelowna, Iowa. It's Warren Ropp, and here we go.
Let's go. Show your colors, John Deere fans. Let's go. Green and yellow. Turn it on. Here we go. Come on.
Warren Ropp, ladies and gentlemen.
Good pull-off here tonight. The track has been great.
Oh, it's been outstanding. It's been fair pretty much for everybody. You just had to get it out of the hole and get hooked up.
Thanks for coming.
All right, here we come now. All right, you international people, let's see you people rise now. He needs better than 190.74. This man was second last year. He's looking for a number one spot this year here at Louisville, Kentucky. Here he comes, Mike Goodgine, out of Columbia, Tennessee. And here comes that rattler. Look at him go. Come on, Mike, hang tight. Goodgine trying. No. It's still Alice Chalmers, ladies and gentlemen.
Mike Goodgine making a great run. It looked like if you could have kept the track a little straighter, you might have had a winning pull.
Yeah, well, we sort of debated about putting a little more weight up front for the pull-off, but we left her like it was. And
you've had good success here in Louisville before.
yes, this is my 6th year here, and we got second last year, and the year before that a 4th, so we're waiting for that number one.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Mike Goodgine. Back to you, Butch.
Fourth puller is Bobby Bess with his Turbo International. Bobby's a veteran here at the National Farm Machinery Show and would be mighty proud to take the Super Stock Trophy home.
Here's Bobby Bess now. The 20th year here at the Farm Show, the 20th pull, and your winner's going to be Benny McKinnon. I don't think there's any doubt about it.
Great run, and Benny, you've just got to, this has got to be tickle you to death, doesn't it?
Yes, it's been a long time since there, about 10 years since I won this thing, so I think I had one coming somewhere along the line.
One of the early pullers that ever came here to Louisville to the National Farm Machinery Show.
Yes, we've been here quite a few times.
It couldn't have been any better fitting inning to the National Farm Machinery Show Championship pull. Benny McKinnon, who has pulled here for 20 years in Louisville's Freedom Hall, wins it tonight at the 9,500-pound super stock class in a 5-way pull-off.
Next up, 9,200 Super Modified Dragster Tractor.
5 Arius Motors, ladies and gentlemen. Look at him as he goes. Last year's number one man on the starting line right now. You haven't heard nothing yet. These are the bad boys. The ones to watch right here.
Here we go now, ladies and gentlemen. Freedom Hall is going to be rocking and rolling as we get ready to the 9,200-pound super modified tractor class. They have brought in all of the 5- and 6-engine tractors from here in the Midwest, and this is going to be a real showdown. This has become one of the biggest classes in America, ladies and gentlemen, the modified dragster tractors. The 4-, 5-, 6-engine tractors with as much as 10,000 horsepower. So here we go, the nation's 7 best modified dragster tractors, and we're ready for the action to start.
pull, ladies and gentlemen, 217.73.
All right, Tim Engler, a great run as you came down the track. You're pretty satisfied with it?
Well, it carried the front end about a foot high off the ground. The track's a little bit greasy, and I don't know. It's either going to get better or the first round will probably be a real good spot to be, so we're just going to take a gamble and hope for the best.
All right, looked like you had a little trouble coming off the line.
Well, the track's pretty greasy. It just didn't want to hook up. We was just trying to backpedal the throttle and make it work, so we'll know here in a little while if we did the right thing.
Good luck in the final standings.
We thank you very much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Dave Walsh, Boston, Wisconsin, the Irish Challenger. He's running those cars like they do on the dragsters on the NHRA circuit, and on the line, here he comes right now.
The Walsh boys out of Boston, Wisconsin are running 5 Aries engines. These engines will top out at about $30,000 apiece.
The full pull this class will be 220 feet. 220 for a full pull. Engler already at 217.73.
$207.32 feet for Dave Walsh. 13 feet short of a full pull. Looks like Dave had a hard time hooking up.
All right, Dave, it looked like you had a sort of a rocky road coming down the track. What happened?
I don't know. One of the tires are lifting up and going down, and the other one lift up, and soft is kind of wavy, too.
Tim Engler said that he had trouble hooking up on the line. Did you?
Yes, there ain't nothing down there. It's kind of slick down there.
Got it. Well, good luck in the final standing.
Thank you, Dave.
All right, Dave Walsh from Boston, Wisconsin. Back to you, Butch.
Here's one of your own boys right here from Wadesville, Indiana also. It'll be Mr. Fred Freeman. Now, Fred does not run the Aries motors. He runs Chevrolet. There are 5 Chevrolet motors on this tractor.
Chevrolet motors. Count them, all the horsepower you would think anybody needs. But next is Dave Banter with 6 Chevy engines.
He started a new trend last year, ladies and gentlemen, with a new way to do his cars on the rear. Especially building them just and having them made and shaving them just the way he wanted it for the bike. Freeman, no slouch here at all tonight. Here he comes. Fred Freeman, Wadesville, Indiana on the starting line, and here we come. Shut her off a little bit. We got a little liquid.
And here's the guy that knows how to get the power locked into the track. But Fred, everybody, and I'm sure you are too, is concerned about that number 2 engine. Any idea what might have happened?
No, Dave, I don't. Last night I checked it out and I had a cracked cylinder block, but I didn't think it was that bad, but evidently it was a lot worse than I thought it was.
Well, we saw some oil come out of there right at the end of your run. We saw some smoke and it looked like the engine laid down on you. Let's hope that it's not a broken engine, not real severe.
Thank you, Dave.
Fred Freeman, one of the best there, but he comes up a little short, and he may have a blown engine.
They wrote the book on modified tractor pulling. Banner blue right here. It's none other than the Banner brothers, ladies and gentlemen, and count them. 6 Chevrolet engines right there on that tractor. 3 in a row, 3 on each side. It's none other than Dave Banner, many-time national champion, ladies and gentlemen, as he gets ready to come to the starting line.
And he's got brand new engines for 1988. Now, he's only running 427 cubic inch engines. He's going up against these big Aries. Tim Engler told me it looks like he'll run down the left-hand side. He says if he can get locked in, he can do it.
State, Banter is short. Mr. Chevy could only make it a little over 207 feet.
While we've got a break in the action here in Louisville, Kentucky, let's take a look now at the 1988 current standings on the Redman TNT All-American Pulling Circuit.
Chevrolet machine. He's got 5 Chevrolets ready to go. The man from Arlin, Kentucky.
That's real short. Everybody's having a hard time getting off the line. Last puller is Phil Patterson. Not going to do it. Almost.